Also, okay, my mic is working. Okay, great. So, give me a minute to set everything up because I have not done this live yet. Because- oh my god, yeah, sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying my best. Uh, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Unfortunately, it's just me trying. Also, you know what? But we're just gonna be doing that. Hi, how are we? I don't feel like editing today. Of all, I don't feel like it. I honestly, truly, honest God, just don't feel like editing today. So we're just gonna be doing this today, and I don't feel bad about it. Oh my God, right? You know that like she would be happy, this and that. Nope, she is not super happy. Let's just say that. So with that being said, again, sorry for the rough start. Let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we? Because and hello everybody. Hi. Sorry, I'm not used to streaming, so if this is bad, I apologize.
Mr. Cardigan has proven himself in this part one to be nothing more than a glorified hater um, with better editing skills. Because let's face it, referencing his credible research is referencing Michael B. Sweaty and Man, I See You Next Tuesday on Kiwi Farms, okay? Kiwi Farms is a vile, racist hate forum, all right?
Oh, okay, wow. It's the same exact thing that we've heard about from Chantal now for years now. I mean, there's nothing probably going to be revolutionary about it. I mean, I hate to say that, but like at the same time, it's the same exact stories and things that we've heard before. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass on it.
So
And before, I did want to test this out before. Okay, I think we're good.
you're gonna hear these people doing this with their cars. So number one, you're not saying anything that hundreds of thousands of people have not already seen or said. You're talking about things that happened literally 20 years ago or 6 years ago. things that I've already addressed. So you're beating the dead horse to the point of it being pulp at this point. All right. So, but I want to go over a few of those things that make me a vile person. Number one thing that gets to me every time is um, putting my sister in the dryer. Listen, this Kathy friend of mine suddenly turned against me, okay? And she's psychotic. I could show you emails or
Which is funny because prior to like a year before this topic came back up, right? There was a post on Reddit. So it didn't come out of complete nowhere. Someone at some point had to talk about it. And of course, Chantal was just sitting here, just like, oh my gosh, like what? Like, show proof about it. Show proof of it. Girl, you deleted like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of videos. Of course, no one can like show proof because you deleted everything. And if not, it's private. Like, girl, go ahead and unprivate it then. Come on, you won't. But like, come on.
messages I've had. Hi, everybody. Messages I've had from this woman. She's harassed other people like this. You didn't do your research well enough. You just take her word for it. She is vile. She is a stalker. She is like insane, psychotic, okay? And I've been her friend for a while.
Also, I love how we went from this, like, oh my gosh, I'm turning over a new leaf, guys. I'm going to be super great and super, whatever the case might be, and I'm going to be starting new, and I'm going to be starting to be such a great person. Oh, Tail is all this time, and it never will change.
Um, you did not see the emails that she sent to me. Are you going to show those emails that she sent to me first, harassing me every single day, saying the most vile things? She hung out at my house when I was with my sister maybe two times, like barely ever. So I don't know how she's a credible source of information for my past. Um, I never put my sister
At the same time, girly, you also are not a very reliable source about your own past. If you really want to go there,
in a dryer. Prove it. I never told her she can't sit with us. Prove it. I never, ever treated her badly. So that's one person that you say I treat badly in my life that you can scratch off your list. Compared to a lot of civil rivalries I've seen in my life, mine was pretty good. Maybe she's annoyed me a few times. I was 11. Again, if you want to go back over 20 years, that's your prerogative. I don't know why people are so obsessed. If a documentary needs to be made, it needs to be the level of obsession with my past as a child. You know, I've seen comments, people saying her dad, this Kathy person said my dad ran. Like as if that it's my fault as a 2-year-old that my dad left. Are you serious? Like, please. So I know the tone already for this stupid, idiotic series. Again, I don't live in my past. If you have something relevant to say in the recent year, go for it. I know it's going to be the scandal with Salah. Whatever. We've already worked it out. We have a right to do that. It's our marriage. Hi, Teardrop. It's futile defending, but you know what?
the way that she is raging, 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 raging. I just, it never fails to amaze me how she can just flip from being super angry to super happy. I don't get this, truly, honestly. I don't know. I think it actually either reset some of my settings or whenever I decided to go live because I usually don't have these issues. Again, I'm very sorry. Okay, are we good now? I don't know. On it, I don't know what this computer's problem is. I might have to like upgrade to like StreamYards, even though I'm a little bit scared of StreamYards to be fair. But yeah, I usually don't have any of these issues. The second I go live, a slew of issues, and I sorry.
That person went on Kiwi Farms as a friend, made up insane lies about me, which there's no proof of. She was vile. She used to have a crush on Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold from the Columbine shootings, all right? She used to worship them, okay? So before you use her as your credible source of information to dictate my morality growing up, maybe research her first. Hi, everybody who said hi. All right? Because I can go over the disgusting crap she did. She did some very nasty stuff to her sister, and her sister was a teenager and she was a teenager. So don't even go there, all right? Please.
Okay, are we good now? For some, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Streamlabs just the second I decided to go live, it reset all of my settings. My microphone wasn't set to the right one. And Voodoo, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships, even though this is not my best work. I appreciate it. Okay, it reset all of my settings. I usually do a sound test before going live, or at least, recording, but again, it reset all of my settings for some reason. Sorry about that. Anyways, you guys were hearing me through my wireless earbuds, and oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's fine. It wouldn't be a me live stream if something didn't go wrong. Let's all be honest.
I'm not gonna go there because she's whatever, but she's literally insane. Like she also lied about me sleeping with everyone's boyfriends. No, she did that. She did that. I was seeing somebody, and behind my back, she did something with somebody else. Anyway, I don't want to get into that, but she was the one who was. She's a liar, basically, not credible source of information. All right. What else? Oh yeah, the cheese graveyard. Oh yeah, I'm such a bad person for that because I was talking about a true crime. You know, like Stephanie Sue does in all of her videos, and she has millions of subscribers.
I mean, if you really want to go there, Chantal, it was definitely a bad taste. I feel like out of all the things you've done, especially here recently and things after that, I feel like Cheese Graveyard should be at like the lowest portion of like things that you freak out about or bring up, because honestly, like, was it not super great? Yeah, but like in the grand scheme of things with everything on your channel, I mean, it could be so much worse, and it has gotten so much worse.
I don't know, like what? Because I was eating cheese on Halloween at Cheese Graveyard, and I wasn't disrespectful. I was talking very calmly. I didn't say, haha, those people are dead. Did I say that? No, I didn't. So how am I being disrespectful? You're listening to a literal hater. Like, it's so stupid. Number two, like,
I mean, you didn't say that about Pumped Up Kicks either, but people were screaming at you to get off live stream, and of course you said that Pumped Up Kicks was America's theme song, yada yada yada. Girly, glass houses, glass house. That's that was like 2 years ago, also. So, Chantal, the beauty of about being an adult, I'm being quite honest with you, is learning when to shut up. Just learning to fight your battles, pick your battles, letting things go sometimes, even if it's completely killing you inside, being the bigger person, even though a lot of the times it's not super fun, I will admit, but there's a beauty in it. A beauty in just learning when to shut up.
I showed dead bodies on the. They were covered in a sheet. I was showing the Nikes. And I'm sorry, but those people were part of a cult where that was what.
Okay. I think my keyboard's going back. Sorry. You could have just shown the model of the shoe instead of having to, show the actual body. Like, that could have been an option also, but it's Chantal. Like, logic? No. Mm-mm.
What they wanted to do. So, I mean, something that happened so many years ago. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's too soon to talk about that. Yeah, it was a lot of cheese, but come on, whatever. Like, again, going over things that were so long ago. Like, what the heck? People are allowed to change. People are allowed to be different. Saying that I treat everyone in my life poorly. Like who? Pete's, okay, yes, I did cheat on him. We worked it out. We're still good friends. So if he doesn't have a problem with it anymore, why should, like, random strangers? You don't know the dynamic of our relationship. You don't know the circumstances of everything. Even going far back and saying I threw a chair out of jealousy. Who cares? How does that, like, how did I do anything different than a lot of people? You know?
Made it publicly available on the internet might be a really great first step you might want to think about. Like, do people do shady things, crappy things behind the scenes slash in real life all the time? Yeah, of course they do, but they don't monetize off of it and live stream it for everybody to gawk at. And if I'm being quite honest with you, it's Pete's. I'm not really seeing him, coming forward with all of his emotions. The only thing that he seems to do is yell, which, I wish that he would, I don't know, get help also with that because he was, I'm not sure if he was raging like that. He was talking about Chantal last night, which I'm sure isn't, helping, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but Lolo, I'm just trying to like point out where they're liars. They're complete liars. It's like there's 5,000 people, about 5,000 haters. I get it. They're all the same people that have been hating on me forever. People in the chat I see are like, oh, you said some vile things to me in Cuba Rage. Yeah, but what about what you said to me? Like, I always defend myself. I don't just.
Oh my god. I swear to God, my computer day is just not having a good day. And also, thank you for the super chat. And on top of that, also, let me just move my microphone a little bit closer. I love how it's always Chantal's fault. Like, what about what you said to me, guy? Like, I mean, do people say bad things about her too? Like, yeah, at the same time, though, Chantal, being an adult, learning when to shut up, learning how to pick your battles, learning just a lot of learning in life that Chantal, for some reason, just does not know, how to do. I will never understand. Oh, Amy, thank you so much. Oh my god. This is the song that never ends. It's the same exact cycle. Chantal wants to do better. Chantal wants to be great. Chantal wants to lose weight. But then whenever some sort of mild inconvenience comes up, oh my god, you will never hear the end of it. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. Well, this is a very interesting merry-go-round that I willingly signed up for, and I guess I can't complain too much.
Just go off on people for no reason. If you've come in here and you've said some really nasty things to me and I've been nasty back, it's not preferable, it's not good, but yeah, I'm human, okay? And I've been pushed to limits sometimes where I've said things I don't really like, They do lie. Saying I saw a lie, and people believe it, and that's why they don't like me, okay? I know me, but like saying, for example, that I abandoned my grandmother when she was dying. I and my mother, I've said this a million times, we were the only ones there out of the entire family holding her.
With that being said, though, was it not her that pretty much ran every single time off to Sabby's house right after? She's like, oh my gosh, hi grandma, okay, bye. And like, especially that outfit. Also, I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. I'm just gonna do my best. And I'll put also Rapper Sugars, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, and I also don't understand that either. I don't know why she thought, honestly, this would be a great idea for her to vent her anger out online, because we all know how this ends. We all know how this is gonna go. We all know how this is gonna go at the end of the day. And also, on top of that, she just hit 100K. You would think that she would be a little bit happier. Yeah, even if she had to beg and go through shady practices to get it.
Her hand to her last breath. So how did I abandon her? Never happened. Fake lies. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Strive. They only focus on the reaction to what people say about me. Lindbug, welcome to Very Important Pieces, Ready, Set, Peace. Thank you, Lindbug. Another thing is that we like to treat our audience like crap for not supporting us when we fail on diets. No, what we don't like is the fact that there's been a long journey with this where we didn't really recognize all the time that that we had eating disorders. For a long time, I just thought I was like overeating. I didn't even really understand what I had as an eating disorder at the beginning of my YouTube. And I failed diets a lot, yeah. But what I would be defensive about is people coming in and fat shaming me and putting me down for not doing well on my diet. So that's what I was addressing. I would address the shaming, of people coming in and saying, you're such a failure, we know it. And then you're going to say I'm a bad person for defending myself against that kind of abusive behavior towards myself, of me saying, well, too bad if you don't like it, get out of here. Well, it's true, just because I put it out on the internet doesn't mean I have to accept your abuse towards me over and over again and not ever say.
I fixed my microphone. Apparently, whenever it reset also my mic keybind. She says, anyways, that would explain a lot of things. Girl, I need to listen to that again, because what in this gaslighting bullshit is she talking about?
Anything about myself, of me saying, well, too bad if you don't like it, get out of here. Well, it's true, just because I put it out on the internet doesn't mean I have to accept your abuse towards me over and over again and not ever say anything about it, and it's just so stupid. Like, I don't know.
Well, then don't put it out on the internet to begin with if you don't like criticism. Like, why? Okay, for somebody that does not like criticism, I will never understand why someone would put themselves out there to begin with. Like, you're just asking for failure at this point, right? Can somebody, honest to God, like, answer that question? It's just like, I like writing, I don't know, poetry. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna post my poetry on the internet. Well, I'm not a big fan of this one, actually, and she's like, oh my God, I don't have to receive your abuse. Like, girl, what? If you don't want people talking about it on the internet, don't post about it to begin with. Like, how hard is that, the process? Did she never watch any sort of, I don't know, kids shows in like the late 90s, the 90s, the 80s, that taught about like, hey, not everyone's gonna like you. Not everybody's going to be a big fan of you. Not everyone's gonna be your friend. Like, the Recess episode, especially, like, one definitely comes to mind when I think about it. Then again, for some reason, it's Chantal. Chantal, for whatever reason, will just be the forever victim to try to get sympathy points. To who? Can't tell you. Probably herself. Yeah.
You can be more popular than me, I don't care, but the fact that you do the same documentaries people have done a million times on Amber Lynn and I, it just makes you another stupid hater with nothing new to say. So congratulations.
Hey, Annabelle.
So those are all falsehoods. What else? I'm disgusted. Oh, I farted. Sorry. Nobody ever passes wind, I guess, right? Okay. I mean, again, that's not...
Can't take this seriously. Oh yeah, well, I farted. Well, everybody passes gas, I guess. Oh my, she's really out here. She's out here pulling all of the stops out, and they also say I farted. Oh, Jesus Christ, I cannot. Girl is coming for blood today. I'm just gonna press play. I'm gonna be laughing about this forever. They said I farted. I cannot believe she said that with a straight face and does not just instantly burst into laughter.
Something that you're gonna like be grossed out over me passing wind 6 years ago, like, or telling a story. The story about the other two people. Let me tell you about that story time. They invited me. I was in Cornwall. They were in Ottawa. They paid a cab for me, and they were really nice to me on the chat and everything. They saw my picture, everything. Okay, they saw what I was like. They paid for me 120 to 150 bucks for me to taxi to them, and then to me to get all the way there, and they treat me like they're snobby towards me. Obviously I'm going to feel a certain way about that, and I was totally normal. I didn't pass wind. I didn't act gross. I acted normal. I was actually kind of shy. We were listening to music and everything like that, and then they like bought me a bunch of alcohol, like a ton of alcohol, shots, beer, whatever. And then like at first it was okay a bit. Then near the end of the night, that's when things started getting, and they had no plumbing. Like, I didn't know that. Their toilet had no plumbing. They had no water. They had no toilet paper. They had no what am I supposed to do? Like, am I villainized for not being able to hold in my bodily functions? Like, please. Yeah, he never passes gas. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't watch the documentary, like I said before, but like, girl, what? Are we really going to be taking a deep dive into the one time Chantal wanted to go into a threesome? I think that's the story that she's referring to. I forgot like what the story was or what the outcome of that story was, but like we are really really going to be out here. I don't know why I'm surprised, honestly. I have no idea. And she's this mad after reaching 100,000 subs. Congratulations, I guess. Okay, well, Hannibal, they they commented on her farting. Like, how dare they? Oh my god, Bestie, aka Chantal, can you not right now? Get back to raging live. And also you're a bunch of other people too. I'm also Chantal. We're all Chantal. And also, no, that's not Chantal. It's a joke. I'm very sorry to tell you. Oh, thank you so much. Even though I don't know why it's cut off like that, but no, thank you. Okay, I think isn't that the threesome story with the people that she met on the internet and this and that and some sort of bodily functions happened afterwards. I know that much.
I mean, what the heck? I don't get it. I don't get the obsession with these things. These story times from years ago. This is like, well, why? What's the big deal? I don't get it.
I don't know, girl. Do you want to tell us? Because it seems like you have a lot of opinions about people, I don't know, bringing up your own stories back up on the internet that you yourself gave to the internet to begin with. Does anybody want to tell me why it's such a big issue? It's not. That's the big thing. The only person here screaming about it is you.
Pass wind, cut the cheese. Seriously. Oh my gosh. And yeah, an article was done about the cheese graveyard, but they didn't take a stance on it. They wanted my opinion. I think you should have sniped this premiere plan too. Yeah, I think I will. Because you know what? I bet part 2 is going to be victim shaming because I can tell the tone. He's just listening to haters as his like credible sources of information. Please, it's all crap. Of course, people love drama. She can't change and won't. And like, do you think you're a good person by coming in and telling somebody that they can't change? I've made a lot of changes, and you're not the dictator of morality in my life. I'm sorry to tell you. It's years.
Then like, why are you trying to dictate what other people do, what other people watch, what other people like go support, yada yada yada? Like, why is that an issue then? Again, like for the 15th time in this live stream, glass houses, ma'am, you can't like control what every single person that watches you watches or supports you, this and that and the other. It goes both ways. I'm very sorry.
Ago, literally, and like, oh my gosh, like the thing with Pete's, like maybe 17 years ago that happened. So I'm not allowed to change and be a better person and make mistakes. Please, like, get a life. So yeah, I'm allowed to address things if I want, you know.
Gamer fan, I mean, we're way behind. In how long? She's okay. So she's still going, but actually, how long? Oh God, she's okay. Our live stream on top of like a 3-hour live stream. Oh boy.
No, it's not my own words. It's not my own words. That's the thing. He didn't use my own words. Like some of the stuff, yeah. But what's the big deal? Like, what's the inference you're taking from me telling a story time that happened 17 years ago? That's not even the same person anymore. And then making up things from this hater former friend who made up all these lies about me. Where's your proof? It's not a credible. Using Kiwi Farms as a credible source of information from people who literally hate my guts. You don't think that they have lies to tell? Come on, please. And then the irony is that you're gonna sit there and call out my lies.
Well, I mean, if I'm being quite honest with you, it's a lot more of a credible source than your own channel, Chantal, because you've deleted everything. No one can go back and like, you know, make their own conclusion about whatever the case might be because it's all gone. Everything from the past 7 years deleted. So like, I don't like, what are you expecting people to do? Being like, oh, okay, I guess that never happened. Okay, just gonna move on. Oh, and Bessie, I tried to. I might have to go get my phone real quick, but I tried. But thank you for the super chat.
In a documentary, which I haven't seen any yet, by the way. I haven't seen any yet, so. I don't hate on Kiwi friends because of the women in the beauty parlor. And I'll send you a card. Well, I'm just saying that they can be pretty hateful to people, at least on my page, and I've seen some other things, okay? And I've seen, especially this Kathy friend, she was horrible. She was harassing me every day. I'm pretty sure I put her emails out there too. Of course no one's gonna show that. No, of course not. Threatening CPS on her? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And I'm pretty sure I apologized for that a long time ago. I never did it. I never did it. I said I didn't think that she should be in, raising children because of her level of morality. Imagine sitting around being a hateful harasser, and your kids are privy to this. Same thing with some of the reaction channels.
On top of that, like, why are we bringing people's kids into that? This is something I will never understand about her. Whenever she gets super butthurt about something someone else did, kids, like, why? Why are we bringing kids into this? Shh. Shh.
Saying the most disgusting things, fat shaming the same fat women online, and raising children. What kind of children are you going to raise? Bullies? Hello? So she just was like so horrible to me, and I was just like pushed to a point where I'm like, and I never called anything. I never called them on her. I never did that. So, hi, Vantiva. Pam. Where's my words, Tiny Pop, that I wasn't there for my grandmother? Where's my words that I put my sister in the dryer and treated her horribly? Where's my words on that? Can you tell me? No, you can't. No, they're not from my mouth. My story times? Yeah, sure. But so what? How does my story times...
Because everything's deleted, and there was a few posts on Reddit saying about the same thing about the washer/dryer thing. You deleted everything. No one can go back and look because it's all gone. I mean, it would be an awful shame if someone, right before you met Sappy, had a complete archive of pretty much every single thing that you've uploaded since then. Wink, wink.
Make me a bad person, that I had to use the washroom and there was nothing to clean up with. The things that he's saying make me a horrible person are things that haters went over a million times that are not like the cheese great.
But not going to deny the fact that you did them to begin with. No, it's the fact that haters said them. Huh? Girl, I love how she's not denying it, but like, it's all the haters' fault for saying things I did online. How dare they?
Graveyard. That was so long ago, and no, I'm sorry, I don't regret that. I don't regret that at all, because I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I'm telling a story about a dumb cult who did some really dumb things, and to me, I thought it was ridiculous, and I was just pointing out the story. I wasn't saying, oh my gosh, it's so funny they're dead, People do true crime and mukbangs all the time, but because it's me, I get singled out. Don't even deny.
No, it's just like, it was bad, and not in like a super like not flattering, but like not super, I don't know, painting them in a great light and showing respect and this, like, you guys know what I mean. It wasn't that. From what I remember, she was just like giddy about food and like kind of vaguely talking about it, and might have giggled a few times. It's been a while since Cheese Graveyard, but of course the Chantal is the forever victim, guys. Oh dear. Anyways,
I enjoyed it. Exactly. So many people love my story times. It's what made me who I was then on my channel.
And I do want to say, highly agree. I love their channels. And especially since they have pretty much a lot of things that Chantal has deleted. Because I swear, archive channels make this community go round, I will say.
So how are you going to sit there and now hate on it when you guys all love the entertainment from it? You know what I mean? Yeah, Lady Ravenhill, exactly. Yeah, they said I put my sister in the dryer. Yeah, he spent a few minutes talking about that with no proof at all. I apparently, treated the cult was manipulative. Yeah, well, so, I'm still allowed to talk about it. It doesn't mean, I'm being disrespectful by talking about something that happened so many years ago. And, I don't know. It's so weird that people were so offended by that. People are so offended by anything I talk about. What were they offended about recently that was such a stretch? Oh, yeah. I apparently was laughing at the, when I was telling the true crime story I recently did. Even though it's just
Oh, my God, yeah. You were laughing throughout the entire thing. Like, can I imagine, maybe one little giggle about, his name being, a little bit funny? Sure. I get that. Fine. It's Chantal. It's going to happen. But throughout the entire video, after talking about someone getting essayed and laughing about it. Okay, no, that's completely normal and fine and a completely, great response while you're saying that. No. No. I swear. Oh, and Ruby, girl, I don't blame you.
Laughing at the name Schneeberger. And again, you're gonna say, oh, she's disgusting.
Okay, for some actual great news, bless. I love dogs so much.
Like this kind of outrage is what I'm talking about, you know? No, I never bought subs. Prove it. I never did. Not once. I could show you.
Okay, no, you didn't buy subs, but you were you were pretty much begging like, people, I need 800 subs to get to 100K. Can you please help me? I need 800 people to sub to me. And of course you got caught now. Oh my gosh, it's a complete, oh no. Girl, just because you didn't buy them doesn't mean that you're not breaking TOS by doing it.
My bank statements.
And also, she couldn't have just waited, I don't know, maybe 6 months she might have been able to get to it naturally, but no, as Chantal, she needs everything right now. Right now.
Unfortunately, your words and actions, no, Tiny Puff, no. It's the lies being told and the twisting and the outrage because people make money off of that. People make money off of that. I'm a very normal person and with a past like everyone else, and I'm a different person now. I don't do those outrageous things that I've done. Everyone's done outrageous things in their past, maybe even worse than some of the story times I've told. And if I was so ashamed of the things I did in my past, I acknowledge them. I own them. You know, I don't hide from them. I've shared them with everybody. You know? Mr. Snowflake cheats on his family with girls on his Discord. I don't need proof someone said it. Exactly. You know, saying that I put my sister in the dryer is a pretty big accusation with no proof. No proof. Why don't I apologize for my wrongdoings? Like what? Like what? I'm pretty sure I have. It doesn't matter. People don't want an apology, Bluebot. People want to keep villainizing me. It's lucrative for them. That's what they want.
It's live streams like this where it's just like, if you just said, oh, I'm sorry about that, and moved on, never mentioned it again, nobody, honest to God, would care. Honestly, like nobody would care. Not one single person. And be like, oh, okay, she addressed it. She's moving on, not mentioning it again. Okay, great. But, of course, this is like the 15th time that we've mentioned pretty much everything in this live stream. And I just, like, girl, come on. Oh, and Winter, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, even though I'm kind of struggling with this live stream, I'm not gonna lie, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Want to do. So I'm just going to live my life, whatever, keep beating the dead horse with my past. 6 years ago, it doesn't matter. Literally, I've grown. I'm not that person. Yes, I'm still fat and I have problems with food. That doesn't make you a bad person. All right? Like, it doesn't. Being defensive when people come at you doesn't make you a bad person. How is my past vile, Susan? Like what? And yes, a lot of people do have a worse vile past, including people who react to me. So, exactly. Even if I did, I'm not going to apologize for what? For farting on camera? Like, what the heck? For telling a story that was so long ago? Like, I don't get it. I was just a kid. Oh, yeah. No, I know, Willow Creek. I'm just bringing it up. Like, that's just so stupid. I find it just so dumb. Anyway. No, Ren, I'm pissed because it's not true. Get it right.
What's not true? Like, truly, like, what's not true about this? Like, pretty much everything that she's mentioned, minus a few things, like, what's not been true? Oh, and Rampage, at least someone's enjoying it. You know what? As long as one person's enjoying it, that's fine by me. But, like, what's not been true? Like, everything that pretty much everyone has been saying so far, like, that definitely has been true. Just like all of these true things about me, but like they are not true though. But like, let me go into detail about them. But like, let's not. And also, I do have her sped up to 1.5 because we got oh god, we're not even. Oh, I just realized how much time that we've been having here. It's a lot, and yeah, it's never Chantal's fault though, right?
Thanks, Pamela. Yeah. You can think I bought subs. I don't care. I didn't, and that's all I'm going to say. If you can prove it, fine. You can't. You know why? Because it didn't happen. Just like the dryer incident. It didn't happen. But I've proved myself a lot with things. I've had receipts about my medical records that I've been in outpatient care. I showed a lot of receipts in my life. Did they get ignored? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Don't raise your blood pressure. No, I'm just, I find it laughable that these people just keep beating the dead horse with the same stupid things that I've already addressed. You know, oh, I'm such a bad person over things that are not even true. I never ever did that. A lot of those things. And like, I don't know. Or who I went to bed with in my past so long ago. Why does that matter? You know, like, I don't know. So yeah. So you're gonna take you're gonna believe somebody saying that I laughed, like I did all these bad things, which are all lies. She said all lies. Somebody who idolized Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. Gotcha. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you, DJ LOL. Yeah.
On top of that, like, I mean, if that's true or not, I have no idea. But like, also, like, what does that have to do with what Chantal did, though? Like, what does that have to anything to do with what Chantal did? But of course, no. Look at the other person, not me. Always an excuse. Always someone else is worse than you. We'll never be able to understand.
Yep, I know I've changed. I don't need to prove it to anybody. That's fine. Me and people would hate to see what my siblings did to each other. I have a scar in my face. Yeah, well, you know, I've never done anything like that to my sister. Never. And I think she was jealous of. You can think all you want. It doesn't make it true. You know, like people just assume, like I said, maybe like it was a bit hard to go from a single child to having, but my mother never ignored me, even though I had a sister, you know? So yeah, they live in the past to make money. Exactly. So how credible and how genuine are these documentaries going to be? They're crap. They're not documentaries. They're just. I mean, if I'm such a bad person and my content's crap, but you make multi-series for hours on end about me, okay, got it. I don't believe you. I didn't put her in the dryer. Period.
Well, until that clip, you know, resurfaces, which again, I would not be surprised if it did. What is she gonna say then? Like on like. Anyway, it's just like it's starting to get to that point to where she kind of repeats herself over and over. So if I might skip forward a bit because it's getting kind of dry.
Yeah, Mr. Snowflake puts his kids in the dryer. You put your one of your relatives in the dryer. Somebody told me that. It was Jimmy.
Who? Jesus Christ, lady. I have so many fucking questions about what that means. Honestly. Who's Jimmy? Do I want to know who Jimmy is? Does anybody know who Jimmy is? Oh my, just anyways. Who the fuck is Jimmy?
So, yeah. And like that's the thing. People believe these dumb things. You know? No, I like the primary colors. Sheep, exactly. Let's chill out and fart together. I mean, so what? Like, yes, at one point when I started YouTube, you know, like I was talking a lot about and saying that BB never looked comfortable on camera because he didn't want to be on camera, ever. People are always like, oh, he didn't love you. He didn't love you. We were together 7 years and I broke up with him. So how did he escape?
Oh, is that true? And this was before my time because I started watching. Well, I originally started watching kind of like whenever they first moved into the villa. I'm talking like they did it and they did Herb Pete's did an entire video of them like walking into the villa. I mean, like, oh my gosh, I can actually go walking now. There's a really cute path here and stuff. And then like, you know, Amber was more, you know, relevant at that time. And then I then started watching her. I would say winter 2021. I think is when I like officially started getting into it because like that summer I heard about like, oh my gosh, stabby this and stabby that and Coca-Cola wink wink. I'm just like what the fuck is going on with you know, like foodie beauty. I wasn't super invested at that time because Amber again was more interesting, and here we are.
He would have never left, never. But we grew apart. There was no.
I also had a feeling that he dumped her, which I'm pretty sure was true. But of course, Chantal's gonna, you know, be saying no. I broke up with him, which I like. Girl, why would you break up with him? Like you cheated on Pete's with him. Like why would you of all people break up with him?
Oh, like I fell out of love. That's plain and simple how it was. And like, do I regret cheating? Yeah, and I've said that a million times. I live with guilt from that all the time. You know? No, I'm not raging, but thanks for the $5.
So what? Girl, what the? I'm not raging, but thanks for the $5. Girl, what the? Huh?
So, he didn't like to be on camera, but I would just like, you know, he would say, okay, like, you know, he would do it for me, but he didn't really like it. He was not comfortable.
Okay, oops.
Rug. Everything is swept under the rug unless it's me. Um, and a lot of Islamophobic people in your chat. I'm so jealous of your chat, Mr. Cardigan. Mary Ham, Islamophobic people, disgusting people in there. No thanks. You can stay over there. I would not trade my.
Which I did want to comment on, like, can we not, please? It's just insensitive and not really. Can we just not with that, please? Thank you. And like the poop talk, we're done with the poop talk. Can we just be done? Thanks.
My audience, 500 people. If I'm not on camera, sometimes less. I wouldn't trade. I would rather have 50 than 5,000 disgusting people. So yeah, that's not my words at all. Michael B. Sweaty, you're going to take the moral high ground. When you start, you were a hate channel. You were a proud hater. You've made fat-shamed Amber Lynn for years, saying her hands are disgusting and bloated. You said some vile things about her. What did she do to you? Fail on her diet? Get a life. No one's going to take moral lessons from you. So... whatever. Thanks for the super chat. We were supporting each other, so whatever. The Muslim raptor is a train wreck. She literally sat for 4 hours on live trying to figure out if you had photoshopped your photo. Yeah, this is a devout Muslim person talking about my morality and my being Muslim and all these other things. Please. Hi,
Okay, and like, does it matter what their religion is? Like, people can do what they want. Like, can anybody say like, does it matter what someone's religion is? Like, let people, praise who they want to praise, and like, I don't know, maybe not. Chantal, can we just not, please? Just like, does it matter who, like, what religion they are? Of course, with Chantal, of course it does.
Crazy Monkey Mar. I've seen people in the chat say, I'm Muslim and I find Mary Ham offensive. You're not going to see people like that in my chat, that's for sure. The whole world can hate you as long as you strive to make God proud. None of the rest of us matters whether approve or not. Keep striving. 100K subs. Thank you. Thank you. And I can put on my community post where I messaged YouTube because I was concerned about my channel growing. And they were like, oh, don't worry about it. It's not.
Because you got caught doing sub for sub. You didn't buy subs. Okay, you didn't. You still did sub for sub. There's documented proof that you did sub for sub on the internet. It all links back to your channel. What are you not understanding about that? You're still breaking terms of service. And of course, I love how she played dumb. She's just like, oh my gosh, like, it's just so weird. I'm going up in subs. Is this okay, YouTube? Like, you're still breaking terms of service and you're asking the person in charge, like, is this okay though, right? Yeah, okay, what, huh? Her logic, honest to God, it baffles me every single time. And every single time I'm like, you know what? She can't baffle me anymore. I think I've seen it all. She impresses me every single day, and not in a good, flattering way either. Okay, well, Kathy Brown. Well, I mean, if you are Chantal, thank you for the super chat. But if you are Chantal, in fact, I don't know if you can be trusted with that power yet. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Not possible for someone for someone to buy you subs. It's probably just if it's bots or something, YouTube will just clear them out.
Okay, but you're still breaking terms of service, though. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Well, if their bots are something, they'll clear them out. Okay, well, girly, like, if that's the case, if they, how is that going to be looking for your 100K? Because honestly, like, you have like what, 1/10 engagement on your channel. And also on top of that, I heard that, if you cannot be eligible for a plaque if your channel gets, I forgot the term, but like removed, essentially. So she's kind of already out of the question for a plaque.
I checked Salah's bank statements because I was like, did you buy any subs? No, he showed me. No. So I don't know. Like, yeah, say a prayer for trolls to find happiness in their life. And no, these are like legit people who believe just whatever these people say. Like, if you knew how Kathy was, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Horrible.
What's our other source of, opinion here? You? Like, really, truly, like, who else can we ask about the situation? You? You see where people are going with Chantal? People rather trust a completely random stranger that can confirm that she was friends with you for information than yourself. Like, really keep that into account about how bad like your reputation is online. Honestly.
Person. They hate like it affects their lives. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Hi, Lizzie. The mods are working hard today. Yeah. Karate Joe was a mod in my channel for a long time, and then one day he was doxxed, and it was found out that he was a sex offender, registered sex offender. And after that, he was blocked in my channel, and he completely disappeared. I've even had loyal beezers remember that. So how am I?
Oh yes, the loyal beezers that can be 100% trusted. Hmm. And what happened to a lot of beezers until you told them to f off and get. So, yeah, true. We can trust the beezers. We can trust her, but like anybody else that's been in this sphere, nope, we cannot trust them at all. Nope.
Yes, like I supported him when he was a mod for a long time. I didn't know who he was. He was just a name in my chat. You know, I didn't know about his past, so you can't put that on me. That's not my fault. You know. Yeah, Katie, and he passed away too since that. Thanks, Lynn. I'm glad to hear that. I wanted to try Wisconsin. All I knew he was he was really loyal. He was obsessed with Oreos and Big Mac sauce. So I don't know what else. You know.
But like, also, didn't you call him your internet husband at one point? If you really want to go, like, didn't you not? So, how do you go from internet husband to like, oh, I barely knew anything about him, guys? Like, girl standards are lower than mine, and mine's pretty down there.
Laura, people only have these standards. I know strive for change, and they're only revealing themselves to be just more disgusting because the things that they condone, racism, Islamophobia, so much is just disgusting. Like just because they have mutual hate for me, you know. My film director cousin said Snowflake's video was really bad quality. No, it's like he's trying to be like soft white underbelly or something with his stupid cardigan sweater.
Or maybe he just likes cardigans. I don't know. Now we're mad at the cardigan. How dare you wear a cardigan? How dare you?
He was never back in my chat ever. Ever back in my chat.
Under that name that we know of. Because he made a new name? Sure, we don't know. I mean, he's gone now, so we can't really confirm or deny, but, you know. Just gonna press play.
So yeah. How no, I wasn't racist. Oh, please. How? How was I racist? Oh my gosh. Vanessa. Friggin' people. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say, I guess. I just so many stupid, I don't care if no one believes, who? The 5,000 haters that hate no matter what I do, don't believe I'm Muslim? I don't care. What grounds do you have to say I'm not Muslim? Who in the right mind has the right to say that somebody doesn't believe in something? That's ridiculous. You're a lost cause. I don't even have words for you.
And I kind of have to agree with her on that. It's just like, whatever. Be whatever you want to be. Do whatever that is that you want to do. Just be the best person that you can. That's my only thing. Just be the best person that you can.
Seriously. What did I stumble into? Hi, Black's Chaos. Just a bunch of BS. Ordering.
That you yourself brought up to begin with, lady. If you would not have went live, nobody would honestly care, but here we are.
You to the end of lives. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Lynn. I don't know, like, what your point... I don't know what the point is, but if you're gonna, like, use haters from Kiwi Farms, people who, have done worse to me, such as Kathy in my life, she used to put curses on people to try to kill them, okay? I could get my friend to testify to that, but there's no point.
She is really out here digging through, like, just imagine this. It's a box of just tricks, and Chantal is just digging through everything. Well, she put curses on people to check. What the fuck? Huh? Did I miss something here? We went from Kathy, oh God, what was it? She was praising school shooters, now that she was putting taxes on people? Am I hearing this right? Please, for the love of God, tell me I'm not fucking crazy about this, and we all heard that exactly at the same time.
I'm not going to entertain any more of this crap. I know part 2 is just going to be all about Nat Turd, and it's going to be all about probably victim shaming, as if that, you know what, Mr. Cardigan, unless you're in an abusive relationship with an abusive narcissist, you can can it. And doo-doo, you can can it too, because you're going to act like we don't have video evidence of him smacking you around, you stupid idiot. Seriously. Yeah. Seriously. Literal video evidence of him being abusive. Okay. You're gonna say I was manipulative? He's the king of manipulators. The king of.
And I would say that you're definitely. I would say that you were the queen, but you're more like. And you, well, I accidentally I'll go with my microphone, but you might be. He might be the king, sure, whatever. But like, girl, I would say that you were the queen, but you're more like the jester of people. You know, you do your little dance and you get out, and no one really cares.
Of manipulators. Any narcissist abuser is, okay? And I fell in the trap, sure, whatever.
That people were screaming at you to leave him, to not engage with him anymore, block him, move on. No, but guys, I love him, but like I hate him, but like I love him, but like I hate him. We're really going to be bringing up Natter. Oh, Jesus Christ. I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad. She went live 3 hours ago. I knew it was going to be bad, but like this bad, no. I did not think it was going to be this bad.
But looking back now, oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Gizmo. Applebee's. Yeah, I'm in Kuwait. Only God is the ultimate judge. Exactly. Exactly. So, that, I would say, is BS 100%. Blacks, I have no idea. You know, oh, well, you should have kept the charges on him or it didn't happen. Okay, go look up statistically how many abused women drop charges. Go look. When you have feelings for someone at the time and they make you feel bad, did you hear anything he would say to me? Anything he said to me? No, you didn't. You never heard him trying to, you know, get in my good graces or like try to say, oh, I love you, blah, 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 to try to, you know what I mean? He was very manipulative, and going from having somebody like BB to that, what the heck? I had no experiences with people like this. Like, please. And at the time, of course, I didn't want to believe what May said. You know, all I knew was there was this woman who wanted to come down and see him, fly down to see him, spend all that money for what, his cooking? So I thought she had a crush on him. So many women were reaching out to him, and he said it was consensual. What did I know? You know what I mean? How do I know? I wasn't there. Like, I went home. I don't even remember everything. Like, it's so dumb to try to blame.
Oh, isn't that super convenient? Like, you remember every single thing everybody but has done, but when it comes to that situation, oh no, I forgot. I don't know what happened. Suspicious.
Me saying, oh, and people are saying that I brought him women. Who did I bring? Who did I for? I didn't even know he had all these women. I didn't even know he was cheating on me.
I mean, also, weren't you trying to be, bi on, what was it, Plenty of Fish or something? They're trying to get him women or something like that, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, sorry, but like don't I remember that? I think I do.
I was in denial for so long. He lied to me about even being with Dee Dee the whole time. And then when I heard the Sam's Bar Lounge videos, I was like, okay, it's confirmed. I'm going to bat for you. I went to hell for this guy, and he was lying to me the whole time. And I was putting up with his abuse and everything. Goodbye. I'm whatever. Never. Slim, that's the dumbest question ever. People thinking I miss that loser. I'm like, do I ever talk about him? Do I ever, never. I never even think about him, ever. Unless it's brought up by people, like reaction channels, who want to bring up that traumatic part of my life, I felt bad for Dee Dee, and a part of me does, honestly, because I know what he's like. But at this point, she doesn't even feel bad for herself. Like, she's just like, I think she's just like him, like in a lot of ways. I don't know. She's a strange one, I'll tell you. But I mean,
it says the woman that simped for him the most after everything, after all the evidence that came out against him. Oh my girl, you're really going to be out here bashing Dee Dee, which I mean, also Dee Dee's a POS, don't get me wrong, but like, she's really going to be out here like distancing herself that much from that girl. Who was his biggest simp? Who was the person that was so desperate for love that she chased around like, a Coca-Cola head? Come on. I mean, is she with him now? No, but history doesn't lie, Chantal, unfortunately, and just because it's deleted off of your channel does not mean that it's, gone forever. People, unfortunately for you at least, do have copies of pretty much everything, and also on top of that, made a police report and then went behind that police report's back to try to Maria Pondu him into talking into him again because you were that desperate to get with him.
I mean, you can go to bat for him all you want, Dee Dee. He's not going to change, and he's not worth it. You have your mother there. He's a disgusting human being. You have to support him. I know, because I had to. You're going to be miserable, and you're going to regret it one day. I know it. Her mother lived in a one-bedroom condo. Yeah. Now, in retrospect, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there, but the story is a lot more plausible about May, because when I reread over and over those messages, I was like, wait, and then just the way he would lie about, like, how he just told so many lies. And my mistake was believing him. Yep. Hi, Allison.
I'm gonna skip forward a bit because it's getting redundant at this point, because it's like it's the same exact thing that we've heard forever now. Like, what like brand new information can Chantal bring up by mentioning May, honestly?
And how it's, my story, and trying to invalidate my stories. And then Mr. Cardigan says I just wanted sympathy when I would go over my breakup story with BB. Oh, really? So those those tears were just fake, I guess. And then play a part back to where I said,
people can fake cry, so I mean, technically could be. And also on top of that, you would be benefiting from it financially, so who's to say? I mean, I definitely have my mind made up
that, if we ever had to break up because he wants kids and I don't, then that will happen. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to be hurt that I had to break up with him. Like, what the heck? You're saying
he was the best man that ever treated you right, and you royally fucked that up. You really did damage to that, and I think that even to this day, obviously, she still regrets that decision every single day. I mean, I probably would too, if I'm being quite honest with you.
I don't have a right to feel hurt for breaking up with BB just because it had to happen. And actually, we didn't break up because of anything child related. Like I said, he never brought up breaking up. I brought it up a few times.
Because you cheated on him with Pete's. You cheated on him with Pete's.
Times I wasn't happy. He was always ignoring me, gaming, watching TV. He was just like, he still does that as far as I know. So it hurt because it was like something familiar that I had to end for 7 years, but I wasn't happy anymore. I wasn't in love with him anymore. I wasn't happy. I wasn't satisfied. So that's why I tell you, if I'm not satisfied in a relationship and I'm not happy, you're probably going to know.
But he broke up with you, though. He broke up with you. Where's this magic story coming from that, like, I broke up with him? No. He broke up with you. Well, I mean, for a multitude of reasons, but like, I feel like the straw that broke the camel's back was you cheated on him, I think during New Year's, if my memory serves me correctly, with Pete's. So yeah, I can kind of see why.
She must have loved him to stay. Some of these people have no clue about domestic violence. Yeah, at the time I did have feelings for him. 100% I did. Yes, I did. They don't show their true colors at first. Like, and then even then, you kind of just ignore it. Like, look at that Risa Tisa. She's getting a lot of hate too for staying and believing the lies of this man she was with, this Legion guy, because they manipulate you, and it's so common for women and with a narcissist. Narcissists are like master manipulators, and.
Oh, Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, it's going to be somebody else's fault. Hers, no. Documented proof that she did do sub for sub to try to get to 100K. Nope. Nope. Not her fault, guys. Everyone else's fault. Everybody else's fault. I mean, she went as far as to say that, like, people were putting hexes on people or something along those lines earlier. So I wouldn't be super surprised.
I don't know. Another thing I want to bring up is people like to quote when I said, I think it was in Cuba Rage, I'm going to manipulate you and you're going to eat it up. I was quoting a hater in chat. Somebody.
Is that true? Because I was there for Cuba Rage. I didn't watch Cuba Rage because it was bad, especially live, and you couldn't skip forward at all. You never knew what was going to come out of her mouth next. You never knew. I didn't watch Cuba Rage all the way through when it was happening, but I feel like somebody somewhere would have, screenshotted the chat I mean, Chantal, all you have to do is just provide us a copy with the chat about that, which I'm going to go on for a limb and say I don't believe that. You are that vile, you are that disgusting, you are that manipulative, and you think that you are that beach. I truly, honest to God, think that just came out of her mouth because she honestly believes it.
In chat would always say she's going to manipulate us because, whatever. So I would say that I was quoting exactly what they said. And so that was that. I wanted to bring that up. I know I said that before, but I don't know how I would manipulate people. I always was genuine about how I'm feeling, whether I was on a diet, not on a diet. I guess if you could count, if you at the time I would say, okay, let's start a health journey, blah blah blah. Yeah, those were my true intentions at the time. I didn't have an intention of turning and making people like using their emotions in that sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, having your son woke you up. Good, Vampy. I'm glad you're out of that. It's not easy. And people like to shame me because I didn't have kids. Most people stay for kids or they're financially dependent. No, there's an emotional bond there as well. Like it's not only about that. Tracy, what do you mean? Is it okay, this quality? Met my husband now within a year. We lived together and I'm pregnant. Finally found someone. I'm
going to skip forward a little bit more because it's the same thing over again.
wrong. I think it's wrong now. I see that. And he put me through a lot of disgusting things. He would say,
Voodoo, thank you so much. And honestly, if you guys are down, if I don't have to edit things and we can just watch things and leave, I mean, would you guys be interested in that? Because I am. I would be down. This one's a bit of a more rougher one because I usually don't do live reactions per se, but I'm warming up to it, I will say.
Say things like he would put on explicit videos and say, see, this is what a woman would do, but you don't want to do that, do you, Chantal? He was really manipulative and wanted to pressure me to do things I wasn't comfortable with as well. And I had a history of letting people like that take advantage of me because, I wanted that. I think I wanted that validation. I feel like I wanted acceptance from these disgusting men because that's how I would get it from them, Yeah. Just leave the past where it belongs. Exactly. That's what
I mean, the chat has spoken. I will definitely consider it, especially since this is so much fun. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring the chat a bit. In theory, you think oh, I can read chat and watch. It's hard. I will say, for a fact that this is very hard to read chat. Look what she's doing. Try to listen, and I'm trying my best, and that's the only thing that I can do. But the chat is clearly spoken. Oh, and I will do, bestie.
I'm trying to do, cookies and cream, So the YouTube underground. Oh, please, they're disgusting. Imagine wifing up somebody who made fun of your kids. Really? Ew. You were a child and anyone using that story for views is sick. Thanks, Lolo. These people act like you were the one obsessing and bullying them when it's them doing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were mean to your audience. No, I'm mean to audience members who would always come in and bully me and shame me for failing on a diet or doing whatever. Yeah, I'm not just gonna.
Oh, Mama Ju, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, girly, the chat has definitely has definitely spoken. I mean, I am definitely down. I probably need to learn StreamYards, even though I've been kind of on the fence about StreamYards, but I feel like it would be a lot simpler on my end because number one, I had a lot of issues when I first started and it reset everything, even my key binds and things, which was not super fun to deal with. But if you guys see a random live stream about me trying to learn StreamYards and how to work it and stuff, don't be super surprised.
Gonna come up to you and be mean to you for no reason. You don't know me in real life. I'm actually really nice and personable, and I've had a lot of friends.
And also, I feel like if the person in question has to say well, I'm a really nice person, I have lots of friends, I feel like that should be your number one red flag to run as fast as you can without question. Because honestly, I feel like it's not really your place to say if you're a good person. Let your actions and the people around you speak for themselves about you, right? I feel like that's pretty fair because otherwise you sound like a really big narc. And well, example A.
Before I isolate myself, I had a lot of friends. People always thought I was funny. I was always making. I get along with everybody. If you meet me, you know what I mean. So that's not true. I'm not an angel, and I wasn't. Now I'm doing a lot better.
Are you sure about that though? Like, really, are we really doing better though? Are we really, actually, factually, like, really, really doing better? We really? Because I could have been confused as to think this was a rage, and you were going off on everyone, and you were, saying people, supported like school pewers, and was putting hexes on people to try to get them as a gotcha moment. But if I missed some of the live stream, guys, let me know. I might have missed something there.
But yeah, where was I mean without like being defensive? And no, it's not right to be mean back, but people just focus on the one side, You should make a documentary about yourself. Yeah, really, I should. I want to write a story about it, like everything. I think it would be therapeutic for me because I come to a lot of realizations when I look back at things, you know? Yeah, they're horrible to their audience. New name loading, if anybody. I don't have a hate list of people. Do you miss your Kia? I like our new car a lot better. I'd be pissed every day if I was in your position. Well, I don't know. So, people think that I'm such. So.
My finger slipped. Oops.
Remember Roman would. Oh, yeah. Crowd of seagulls that pick at you all day. Exactly. Exactly. How do I mentally handle it? I'm resilient. I don't place my self-worth in the words of other people,
You guys, I'm resilient. Even though I've been screaming now for the past, I don't know, I actually don't even know how long she's been live for the past hour and a half, but yeah, I'm really resilient and just really tough, and I can definitely handle anything anyone says about me ever online, even though it's about my own actions. Yeah, I'm completely resilient. Oh, girly. I really need to be warned before you start, becoming a comedian, because, jeez. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. And yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I am not in that top 10% like she is. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will. I swear, you miss one day in this community and you will miss an entire, I feel like, a library worth of information, especially this live stream. Compared to yesterday's, we were fine, doing great. We did the video, we ate food, we ate noodles, or sorry, rice. We ate rice, and today, all of a sudden, here we are.
I'm coming on here to dispel some of the things that were said because it's just BS, and people take this as gospel. Like, this is like this is dangerous when people make documentaries that are supposed to be truth tellers when all they do is tell lies,
Okay, what lies? And can you, provide proof that they're lies? No, you honestly can't, Chantal, because a lot of the content on your channel is missing. So, I mean, what are we supposed to do? Just take your word for it? Absolutely not.
The story time's true, yes, whatever. Those are my own words, talking about my life, sure, but we all know that. What's the point? Trying to use that as character, assassination, basically. So what? I did
character assassination about words that you said yourself? About stories that you told yourself as a character assassination? About the words that you said in context? What? I cannot. I'm honestly fucking speechless. I'm just gonna press play because a character assassination about words that you said yourself. Okay, sure. So if you really want to go that so pity me, sure. I'm just gonna press play.
Weird things in my past when I was drinking and partying, and who doesn't do things like this? I don't.
She went partying. As far as I remember, she was just kind of in her room alone with P that she just screamed at to do stuff for her a lot of the time in the wig. And just completely destroying beautiful wigs that she had. But as far as do you guys remember partying at all? Because I sure as hell do not.
I don't know. It was so long ago. I cheated on Pete's, and it was what, 17 years ago? I would never cheat on somebody now because I learned my lesson from it.
BB, example A, did you not cheat on BB with Pete's? Did you really learn your lesson that much?
My new subscriber, I know, Rachel, but I didn't buy subscribers, so they're coming from somewhere. And I've had a lot of new people introduce
Sub for sub, girl. Everyone knows. Everybody knows now. Everybody is aware. Everybody knows. Quit trying to play stupid. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know where they're coming from. Girl, what? What do you mean? There's an entire thread on Twitter. Entire thread. Aw, Texas, thank you so much for the super chat. Right. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, it's Chantal. Like, God only knows, and of course, you know, clip channels have everything saved in archives. So I'm not exactly sure why she thought like deleting everything was gonna, I don't know, work or something. I don't know. I don't know. Chantal doesn't think like 2 steps ahead. She thinks like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna delete everything and everything's gone. Yeah. Other channels that have it? Nope, doesn't exist. No, absolutely not. No idea what you're talking about. I don't know. Like, what videos? Well, videos. I don't know what you're talking about.
themselves. So either it's somebody haters buying subs, or it's, and that's why I'm not really excited, because I still feel like it's too good to be true. So we're gonna wait and see, because YouTube said if it's bots or it's something like that, they'll remove them. I made it clear. I said it's not me. I wanted to know if it was possible.
Sure, it wasn't you. Sure, it wasn't you. Even though that there's an entire thread showing like your channel is linked to, you know, super chatting money to a person to do sub for sub and saying that you need only 800 more people to get to 100K. And yeah, no, completely not you at all, right? No, just that channel. No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. I don't know what you're talking about. Girl, quit trying to play stupid. It's not cute.
They said it's not possible, but I know people do buy subscribers. A documentary is meant to show balance and be impartial. Exactly. It is, Lizzie. If you've ever been, I asked them about that. It depends on the situation, Patricia. That's what I'm saying. I might not even be able to get a plaque. I whatever. You know, it's not going to ruin my life. I never dwell on things.
Are you, girl? What the fuck? I never dwell on things, but here's everything everyone said about me, and people put X's on people, and they were and they were, you know, glorifying school pewers and just everything anyone said about me. But like, I don't dwell on things though. I don't dwell on things. Are we watching the same live stream, everybody? Because I feel like I'm just being gaslit into thinking that, like, she doesn't dwell on things, but like, here's everything every other person has said about me in the past, you know, it's 10 years, and how, my gosh, how dare they say something about me even though I can't prove my own lies. No, but, you know, completely unbothered. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, dwelling on things? Absolutely not. No, but we just move forward and up from here.
A Muslim woman named Mo. Oh yeah, nice Muslim. Okay, and these people, they backbite and they got.
And on top of that, of course, you know, if anyone says anything about Chantal, well, they're not a Muslim, this and that and the other. But when they happen to be a Muslim, look at her response. Just look at her response to when someone is also a fellow Muslim. Exactly.
Gossip about me, and they try to cause more drama and hate, and they're good Muslims.
And if I'm being quite honest with you, if anything, Mo adds more context and helps with translation more than anything else. Not really making a bias about you. She's just adding context. That's it. That's all. Translation. Nothing more, nothing less.
Sure, we'll see about that. It's a hate forum, Fam Diva. So literally Shaitan working through them to try and get to you. I know. Everything is a test. And it's never going to stop because, you know, like, it's just never going to stop. It's too lucrative. People are just too invested for some odd reason. I don't know. If that's what you want to do, fine. But if you're claiming to be fair and a good documentary maker, and you listen to the lies of somebody from my past from Kiwi Farms who has an agenda with no proof, hi, Loner. Again, if I had someone on my panel doing blackface, that would be it. I would be canceled the 30th time. But people don't care about the person who did that. No, I'm probably going to do the Twitch stream after. Yeah, Lizzie, exactly. They say the R word, the N word. They make fun of autistic people, trans people. Um, they have about probably 20,000 pages by now, just picking apart like everything about my body, everything.
I
So
mean, to be honest with you, Chantal, I wouldn't be super surprised if you did the same thing. Of course, it's everybody else's fault, bringing up every single other person. Look at these other people, not me. Even though you just got caught cheating your way up to 100K, I'm skip forward a bit because it's getting redundant at this point.
purposely. The classic. I haven't eaten at McDonald's. I'm boycotting it.
While being on YouTube, which is on my Google.
People need to let go of your past and let you be at peace. The chapter is over and you are on a new chapter of your life. Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, we've gone up and gone places and done things, and we've really just showed those haters that we're above it all, guys. Raging, no idea, no, don't know her. Talking about other people, I don't know. I haven't talked about anybody here recently. Yeah, we're doing a great job.
Hate is useless. You are the same person. You continue to call people names. Where? Racist where? Hi, random things. Super chest.
Calling Stabby a camel, for instance, and saying how you wish that he would be HUNG by the president of Egypt. That would be a great number one, great breaking point there to start up on. I'm kind of blanking on all the other instances, but like that one in my mind stands out as probably one of the most vile things that she's ever said. So
Super chat. You just got a super chat. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have I raged in defending myself? Yeah, sure. I'm trying not to. I haven't called anybody names tonight, except for maybe the abuser, but sorry. I mean, not sorry. Same thing with Cuba Rage. I'm not sorry about anything I said about that person. Nope. Not after what I've been through that weekend before I went there. Sorry, not sorry.
yeah, I'm doing great, being a better person. And, the camel thing. Right. Just she said so herself that she doesn't feel sorry about saying that. I would say I'm surprised, but like honestly, it takes a lot to shock me at this point.
Does Mr. Roger Sweater give you automatic morals, apparently? Reactors and haters insult you all day and then clutch their pearls if you respond. Yeah, have you seen the disgusting things these people do on Twitter? I've seen a few. And then they have the nerve to try to take the moral high ground against myself and Amber Lane and whoever else. I don't get it. I don't. The only thing is, yeah, they want this reaction, La vie! Salut!
I mean, I can only speak for myself, but it's more like, oh, Chantal's raging. I don't feel like editing, so might as well just go live and not have to worry about editing. It's just like whatever. I just watch what's on screen and leave, and have other things to do today and stuff. So, whatever. I'm just here for whatever.
Salut, ça va? Marhaba, ahlan wa sahlan. So, I there's no comparison. Like the amount of people who have gone real life, like.
Also, Abby. That's also very true. I thought that she wasn't on Twitter and stuff and things, even though that she made a Twitter to report all of us and to be able to get our Twitters gone, even though like 7-8 months later we're still here though. So not exactly sure how that worked out for her, but I'm still on Twitter. So
It's disgusting. I've come from my family. People have done so much worse than I've ever done in self-defense of myself, ever. Yeah, my story times are a bit weird and messed up, but I didn't hurt anybody. I mean, and if I did, I made amends with those people directly. What I did to Pete's. That was a problem, again, in our relationship and with myself. I wasn't happy. And I couldn't bring myself to hurt him and say it. So yes, of course, I hurt him in another way, which is dumb. But those are things that happened 17 years ago. Are you the same person you were 17 years ago? Some creep doxed your father on Twitter. It's crazy. He isn't even a part of it. Exactly. And I'm the doxer.
well, I mean, kind of are, but like also, yeah, can we not please? Her father really doesn't have anything to do with Girl World. Can we not? Thank you.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I mean, sure. Some of my story times were funny, whatever. Desert Rose, don't forget there are still and will always be those of us who love you and are here for you. Your past is your past, period. You are strong. Thank you, Desert Rose. I like that you can like this.
And to those people, I have a lot of questions, and I will never get any of the answers to any of them, and I also skip forward again, because I'm not here for, oh my gosh, we love you, Chantal, yeah, you're great. Yeah, no thank you.
Vanna, 100K, yeah. It's like over that now. It's like 100 and something. I was like, what the heck? I'm like weirded out. Like, I'm definitely weirded out. Thanks, Teardrop. Thanks, Miss No Madness. What? Trading likes? What? All of my videos have more dislikes than likes, so that's not true. Like,
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the times you do you do disable the likes, so kind of by default, yeah, of course, they're gonna have more likes and dislikes. If you can't dislike it, you can't really have any dislikes. And also on top of that, surface level, minus any sort of fancy add-ons, you can't really see dislikes without a little bit of help. So yeah, naturally, of course, it's gonna be. Anyways.
Subs don't buy you, they don't get you views. So if you're gonna buy anything, would it make sense to buy views instead of subs? Like, I don't know. Bank statement for what? I'm smoking shisha, which she's over there doesn't even, like, it evaporates. It's gone once you smoke it. There's no smoke in there. You walk in here, you don't smell anything, so it's not the same. But you know who smokes around their pets? Chain smokes? Yes, yours truly. The ones you worship without even questioning. Thanks, Croons. Her in her chat all morning, she has nothing else. Pathetic. And that's a disgusting person, because I've heard them say before, they're so ignorant and uncultured, and they have the most to say about everything. Did you hear? I heard like a clip of what's her face, Miss like sleeping with a sex offender, say that I'm talking a lot about airplanes lately. Okay, airplane crashes, and really just went off about the keffiyeh, how it's like I would never have the guts to wear that in Canada. Are you kidding? I'll wear that proud anywhere in the world. I'm not afraid. And that those comments, people don't realize how Islamophobic that is. You're just assuming because I like to watch Mayday videos that I'm going to be an unaliving bomber or something. Like, oh my god.
I step away for, I swear, 20 seconds, and I have wireless earbuds, and of course, girl, I'm just gonna do that because God help us all. Oh, and Bessie, of course she doesn't. Of course she doesn't.
Anyway. Kenzie.
She also probably doesn't even know like the design on it. To be fair, no idea. Barely barely knows the baseline as to like what it is, like what the designs mean, this and that, and the other. Nope, no idea.
Because our relationship is a lot more than what just happened, you know. And as somebody who has cheated in the past, I understand a little bit, and I evaluated our relationship on a lot more than just that, you know. So. Hump day, camel. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what else to say. I think that whole thing is just ridiculous. That's my 2 cents, my 2 dinars. The same 5,000 haters get super excited about a new person that comes out and beats the dead horse again with the same crap, the same things. You know, I don't think that any of it is relevant, like at all. Like honestly. No, I'm not gonna watch part 2 at all. I know I said I wouldn't watch this one, but now I definitely have confirmation it's just a load of crock of crap.
Because it's against you, or like what's the issue here? Like are your own words like biting you in the ass now because I don't know, someone resurfaced the footage? Like did you not say those things and do those things, or is it just biased? Chantal, just because like someone points out your bad behavior and you don't like it doesn't mean that you didn't say it. Like you said it, unfortunately, but it's Chantal. I don't know why I try to like wordplay here, but it's Chantal. Not super surprising.
Because it's BS, a lot of it. And it's not credible at all. You're gonna use like haters as sources of information and say I'm a bad person because I ate cheese while talking about a ridiculous cult. Please, where people died. Whatever. Give me a break. So anyone who talks about true crime is insensitive, right? Doing your makeup.
No, but people don't usually like, I don't know, make a complete mockery out of it, giggle throughout the entire thing because someone's name was a little bit funny, right after saying that how they got essayed by this person after being, drooged. I don't know, YouTube's kind of weird about that, but yeah, people don't usually go around doing that. I'm sorry that you didn't get the memo or / don't watch a lot of true crime on the internet, but that's definitely not how it's done. I can tell you that much.
Makeup while talking about true crime is
Oh, hey,
different than
Nicole.
eating cheese. Like, I don't know what. Okay, I'm going to use this color of eyeshadow and then talk about horrific crimes. But millions of people love that Bailey person. So where
Yes, of course. I'm definitely one of those people. I mean, does she make like jokes and stuff in between? But like, they're not insensitive jokes. It's more, I don't know, trying to break away from the awkward that it is. And she does laugh and she goes, hey, sorry, I'm just laughing because it's awkward. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like a natural response to something that's pretty traumatic, if I'm being quite honest with you. Like, girl, there's a right way to do true crime and there's a really wrong way. And of course, Chantal, I think we all can kind of come to the conclusion about like she definitely does not do it in the best way possible. But of course, it's Bailey's fault. It's Bailey's fault. Girl, don't you dare come for Bailey like that. How dare.
there's like, what? Like, please give me a break. Whether it's cheese or eyeshadow blending, you're allowed to talk about things that happened.
Yeah, you're allowed to. Doesn't mean that you can't royally fuck it up also.
And I'm sorry, but that cult, it was ridiculous. I don't know. Some of them were a lot, like in my eyes, a lot more tragic, like and sad. Like the Jonestown massacre. That was a lot more somber than this weird other cult that I was discussing. Where they all wore the same Nikes, and I don't know. I wasn't laughing. I was telling it very, matter of factly, and I even had it in my mind. Be respectful.
Okay, well then unprivate that video then. I mean, someone has it out there, I'm sure, but like, Chantal, since it wasn't that big of a deal, like, unprivate it then. If you still have a copy of it, why not? Prove us all wrong.
Yeah, all news reporters. Yeah, they're fine to talk about it, but if they were drinking, if they were eating something, I guess that makes a difference. Talk about current time. What? My life is so like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's there to talk about. Like, whatever. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't find him credible. I find him just to be a glorified hater, and I don't really give a crap what he thinks about me. Luckily, I don't put my self-worth in what Mr. Cardigan thinks about me.
Are you sure about that? Because what normal person will rage for 2 hours? She's finally done with the live for 2 hours about somebody. 2 hours. But like she doesn't care at all, guys. I don't know. Like caring, I don't know what that is. Like, why would I care? 2 hours of live stream raging. Sure.
Yeah, Heaven's Gate cult. The purpose was to mass unalive so that they could ascend into another realm. And they all wore matching Nikes, which was weird. I don't know. Thanks, Miss No Life Madness. Look how many people you have in here. You were hardly hitting 3. Yeah, because that's the thing. People think that it's hard to get numbers. When you talk about drama, especially if you're going to hate on me, you're going to get numbers. You're not going to get numbers if you're talking about your boring.
Oh yeah, Chantal, what was your channel built on? Like the fundamental foundation of your channel. What was it built on? Was it, about your life and, your day-to-day life? Da 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 da. Oh, Rapper Sugars, thank you for the super chat. And yeah, it's Chantal. I'm not super surprised, but which honestly, for some reason I thought it was Heaven's Gate. Was it not Heaven's Gate? Oh, I misread what you said. Sorry. Yeah, I will agree with that. I mean, both are really tragic though. But thank you for the super chat.
Self, though, right? That's how it is. I'm telling you. Hi, Creepy Comfort. Hi, Lady Lugosi. It's grapes and mint. We're talking about cults. The Heaven's Gate one. Do you remember that? Yeah, me and Lizzie were saying earlier that even Bailey, I watch her sometimes, but why are you and Amberlynn singled out? Hate mob.
No, doing it tastefully. I'm not here for like super like, why can't she do it? But like, I can't do it though. No, it's just not, Bailey's not, laughing about every single thing that's ever happened and shows some sort of compassion and like makes it as entertaining as she can while talking about awful things. And I don't know, there's an art form to it and she has it down to a T and I love it.
Exactly.
I mean, I love, okay, well, maybe clarify. I don't love like the stories, obviously, because that's awful, but like, I like people's stories getting out there and like, stuff like that. Like people, especially like missing persons cases about like, people going missing and like what happened, and people might have information and like stuff like that. I wanted to clarify that at least.
I know, it's true. That's, apparent every time I address things. So, oh, does it, Rose? I don't see it at all.
Oh, I completely forgot my original point was, what was your channel originally built upon? Was about you having a great life in your day-to-day life, No, it was around drama. That's what your channel fundamentally was built around. So of course people are going to be interested in when drama arises, because that's what your channel is based off of. Like, you can pretend to be this like completely normal person living your day-to-day life, like, yeah, you can, but that's not what your channel was built on.
The boat restaurants. Oh yeah, no, I haven't gone yet. I know about it. Yeah, there's also a train restaurant too. So, anyways, been on here an hour and a half. I like the term turkey teeth. It's like a huge thing right now. But people are having, she says your sister hates you. Yeah, she's talking out of her friggin', you know what? Me and my sister are very close. No one knows any relationship I have with my family. Yeah, I know, Teardrop, exactly. So I'm just going to accept that these same stupid 5,000 people are going to hate me and bring up the same stuff from years ago. And, hi, baby girl!
Up and cat deflection. No, thank you.
Like, talking about the same two overweight women online. Oh, no, sorry.
And the same exact points that she's made now for 2 hours now.
Like, all serious and a serious documentary maker. Like a soft white underbelly. Yeah. I'm argumentative because I have a right to defend myself, 50 Shades of Beige. I have a right to defend myself against these people making up lies or saying stupid things. Please.
I would love to know the lies, and it's getting redundant at this point. This is why whenever I do her live streams, a lot of the times, regular, I skip forward a bunch. And that's why, honestly, the reason why her video, well, my videos about her have been like 10 minutes, because it's just like the same thing over and over again.
Things. Like, so no, keep the same energy. Yeah, exactly. My diabetic dad would love that excuse. As if no one's ever allowed to change, exactly.
I mean, whenever you change, that would be a great first step, and I guess let me know of all people, because I sure as hell missed it.
I'm not raging, I'm addressing it. I'm not embarrassed. I never get embarrassed, AF. Trust. I wouldn't be doing all those story times and outing myself and telling it if I was embarrassed. If Chantal's such a problem, why does everyone value her opinion so much as to be offended by it? Make it Naomi, you have a brain. Exactly. Bye, banana. Thank you. Anyways, at this point, I'm just repeating myself as well, so yeah.
Yeah, but you can say that again, lady.
Self-work. And whether I do or don't is not reason to hate somebody,
She is fucking coping hard with that shisha. Man, like, where's Slaw at and all of this? That's like the only thing in like the back of my mind. I'm like, where's like your man? Where's your man? Especially during this obviously tough time that she's having. So instead of talking with her husband about it, they're soulmates, guys. Instead, she feels more comfortable yelling at it on the internet, though. B, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it.
If this Mr. Cardigan did a documentary about any of the haters channels, they would attack him. They would attack him incessantly, and nobody would nobody would watch him. It would just be whatever, But if you're doing a documentary on a hot topic, everyone loves to hate, like, I don't know. So yes, you can use that as an excuse, Alien Holly. Yep, you can. Yes, you can. Because you did use Hitler as an example. He did atrocious things that are unforgivable. Like what I've done and I've learned from, and I'm becoming a better person.
Why are we comparing ourselves to... I need a minute. It's just... There's a lot to unpack there, and I don't know if I'm personally willing to try to unpack that, so I'm just gonna do that and pray for my last remaining few brain cells. Just cosplay. Because, girl, what? Huh? That's a lot to unpack. Nope.
They're just going off of the vids I put online, exactly, you know? Um, no, I never said I hated you, Chandra. Where? Prove it. I've never said I hated anybody. So that's wrong. We all make mistakes, Angela, exactly. So, um, yeah. Because I don't want to give him the attention, Dolly June. I don't want to give his name the attention, but whatever. Cuba Rage. I don't even remember most of what I said actually in Cuba Rage, but I remember.
No, well, I mean, alcohol kind of lets that mask slip a little bit and, like, it shows people who you really are. And what's underneath Chantal's mask is, who, boy, ugly, let me tell you. And I'm not talking about her physical appearance. I'm talking about what's deep, deep, deep inside all of that. Who is not nice.
A lot. I don't think so, Chandra. Send me a screenshot. I don't even know you. How can I hate you? You know, I was probably taking out a lot of my aggression on everybody. Everyone was getting on my nerves. People were coming for me. I was so upset. I don't know. That was a couple years ago. Like, you know.
And so instead of apologizing and addressing it and acknowledging that what she did was wrong and moving on from it and like none of that, no. What we're going to be doing is bringing it up as like a gotcha. Like, I don't remember it. I did. Whenever it comes down to it, though. Sure. Yeah. So that's really moving on and being a bigger person, right?
People offended by a cardigan. Good lord. Cuba was fun, except for the rage. Yeah, I drank a whole bottle of rum. Oh my gosh, that was stupid. So yeah, that was stupid, 100%. What happened in Cuba? I drank a lot of booze. Before going to Cuba, the day before, I was at Dudu's apartment with Swordfish, and he hid my car keys. He hid my phone. Even Dudu had to tell him, like, give her phone back. I had to tell her, I'm like, can you ask him to give my phone back? I want to leave. And he was just, that's when he was like trying to get us to do stuff. And anyway, it was just a horrible weekend, like horrible. And then the next day I went to Cuba. It was just horrible for so many reasons. Barracuda face. It was like, it was weird because I wanted to be there because I still had feelings, but at the same time, I didn't like a lot of the things.
Okay. No, thank you.
Some juice. Yeah. Talk about when I dropped some juice on the rug, actually, yes. Actually, Mr. Cardigan, I accidentally dropped a plate on the floor and it broke, and it was one of my mom's favorite plates. I guess I treated her horribly, you know? I guess. I didn't always have a good relationship with my mother, but we have a really good one now. So what does that matter? What does the past matter if we have a good relationship now? Exactly, Lynn. We all have a past. Cuba was fun, except the drinking and the rage, and yeah, but it was fun other than that.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip forward just a bit more to see if there's anything more. Do we want to? I'll ask the question, then press play. Do we want to look at her 3-hour live stream from earlier, or do we just want to, maybe not watch that? I'll leave it up to you guys.
The Barracuda. Remember that? Yeah, for sure, Lynn. I was a teenager. I was troubled. But yeah. People don't know how much goes into converting Islam and how much self-awareness it takes for someone to ask everyone they have wrong for forgiveness before saying the Shahada. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. It takes a lot of self-growth. It's hard. Chantal won, the bug 0. The bug tried. Remember when it was hovering above me? Like, and I took my sandal and I whacked it and it flew. Oh my god, it kept coming for me. Like, it was sentient. It had a conscience.
Oh, Little Miss Nat, there is 100% another live stream. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna skim through. Not gonna be super interested in what she has to say because this one was like the big juicy one. But let's just see what she says. It can't hurt. Give me 1 moment because I know Streamlabs really screwed up my settings. Give me a moment. Okay, so I also wanted to start here because this was the first live stream that she did, and Just from this, like this still alone, you can tell that she was not. Oh, and we're eating carbs. Great. She was not a happy girl. Mm-mm.
Unfortunately. And yeah, I don't know what to do about that, you know? So, yeah, I know, messy. People are just disgusting, in my opinion.
Oh, wait. Shh. Okay, so it's pretty much the same exact rhetoric as earlier. Wonderful.
So, yeah, I know, murder now. I don't know. Hold on a second. I want to see if Salah can type in Arabic. Oh yeah. Hi, Amaran. Amerlin, am I saying that right? Elaine, thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Well, that's where they made their big coin off of my life, right? You know, like people want a train wreck. People, that's what they want. And it's like,
okay, so it's the same exact rhetoric as pretty much the same as the last live, or sorry, the one after this live stream. This was the pre Rachel live stream.
yeah, for sure, Bee's a girl. Goodbye. See you. I'm sorry to not mean as an insult to someone who has been in my life who would like monitor what I eat. Oh, really, Shannon? Wow. You know, I think like if a partner's concerned about your health, that's totally normal, you know. But for them to like be shaming you and every day like watching what you're eating and all that, I don't think that's right. That's not healthy either, you know. Because at the end of the day, even if you're in a relationship, you're still like an individual, you know. And you have the right to make your own choices regarding your own health, regarding your own life, you know. So
I feel like if my very imaginary, because I'm single right now, nothing wrong with that. Didn't, I don't know, especially at this stage, be, I don't know, somewhat concerned about my health and what I do and try to help me through that, I would be asking a lot of questions. A lot of questions. I mean, nothing wrong with being bigger, true. There's nothing wrong with being bigger, but like also you have to take into effect that there's a lot of like consequences, you know, might not be the healthiest. You might have heart problems down the line, you know, multitude of medical stuff that will probably be going through that. And, you know, if my imaginary husband did not see some sort of concern and like talk with me about that and try to help me, I would be asking a lot of questions as to why. But yeah, it's Chantal. It's Chantal.
I get what you mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Murder we're supposed to learn from our mistakes. That's why we make them, you know. We're human. We're not going, there's no perfect human who's not going to ever make mistakes. Dealing with an overweight spouse is a very delicate situation. You have to be support to help them be healthy, not tear them down. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, AR, I'm very aware of my health state. Probably more than anyone. You can't be constantly critiquing someone over the same thing over and over. They just get depressed and do it more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Malika. Ramadan, yeah. It's the holiest month. There's a lot of things that you should be reflecting on during Ramadan. So I have to get ready for that. I have to be prepared for, you know, what goals I want to achieve. Siggy Freud. Pray, yes. Yeah, I hope to do Twitch tonight, but I'm not sure if it'll be on.
Okay, so we're probably not getting a Twitch stream because she went on a 2-hour bender talking about that, you know, snowflake and stuff and other people and how dare they have an opinion about me, yada yada yada.
On camera or off? Maybe. I'm not sure. How about a karaoke singing party? How about that?
I'm just skimming through, y'all. Don't worry. I'm not watching this whole entire thing.
Oh, my eyeball hurts me. Katayef.
I don't know what context, but like I hope that you get that looked at.
I don't know if you've ever had that. Hey, Danielle. That's what I would say. It's more like, you know. Yes. Go adopt 100. I wish. The bread bowl lentil soup. Oh my gosh. I don't think they use wine for cooking. I don't think I've seen the stars. In the desert, yes, apple cider vinegar, but not in the city. Oh, it's, yeah, Chantal YouTube is the one I'm using now, Lisa. 100 hamsters. No way. Honestly, after Howie, I don't think I'll get...
Bessie, not the eyeball. Not the eyeball.
A hamster. because I kind of feel bad that they just live their life like that. But then again, they would be living their life some other way. At least I make them happy with treats and hugs and kisses and.
Well, number one, the only thing that you know about loving an animal is just giving it treats and then ignoring any sort of medical science. To put it very vaguely.
And I like to do that. I also like supporting smaller channels.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that you do, especially ones that can get you to 100K in less than like a week or two. Yeah, I'm sure that you love smaller channels, right? Love that for them.
What do you mean fee? Oh, do you wake at night and sleep daytime? Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah. I try not to, but it's hard. Really, does it, Rose? Hi, Gizmo. You should paint the living room and then we can watch the paint dry. Hey, don't underestimate that. It's pretty exciting watching paint dry. Demons Canada.
I mean, if I'm being quite honest with you, it's definitely more enjoyable than this life so far.
How will you be celebrating your birthday? I don't know. 40 is, I know it's a big one, but no, Danielle, I didn't. Shukran Habibti. Wanna come on? Shway Arabi. Shisha, yes. You just heard your knee making a weird noise. Yeah, I know. Now we have to pay more attention for real to these things. But, an old German Shepherd. You can choose on Zoom. No way. Fake backgrounds on Zoom.
And you guys wonder why I edit so much? You're welcome.
With tobacco, I don't crave it every hour. I haven't, like, this shisha, it's been a few days since I've even had things that are attractive about people besides their body. Maybe some people with super attractive, conventionally attractive, perfect bodies have other things unattractive about them. Maybe they're lacking in personality. Maybe they're lacking in something else, Maybe they're not happy with their life totally, Even Marilyn Monroe wasn't fully happy with herself. It just depends. Metal detector.
Wait, what does Marilyn Monroe have to do with anything? I mean, that might be true from what I've read, but like, okay, what does Marilyn Monroe have to do with this situation at all? Like leave Marilyn alone. Jeez.
I need a metal detector. Probably Mike. We're gonna see in the background. Yeah, no, he was like, run. I'm gonna be beautiful forever. I told myself that. There you go. Sure.
Was there an edit there, or was that just my internet being weird? Hold on.
Why not? Have other things unattractive about them. Maybe they're lacking in personality. Maybe they're lacking in something else. Maybe they're not happy with their life totally. Even Marilyn Monroe wasn't fully happy with herself. It just depends. Metal detecting. I need a metal detector. Probably Mike. We're gonna see in the background.
Okay, so she edited something out of this live stream because I mean I'm live and obviously I didn't do that edit. What did she edit out there? Does anybody know? Because there should not be that drastic of a cut there, if I'm being quite honest with you.
Yeah, no, he was like, run. I'm gonna be beautiful forever. I told myself that. There you go. Sure, why not?
And which I will say, like, have self-confidence, sure, but like also don't be super blind to the fact that you might have medical complications due to your size. That is all.
Shisha's too good, guys. Too good. It's gonna be so hard to quit everything. Imagine? I don't know. It's hard to imagine. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Do you guys mind if I go make a coffee? Hold on one sec. Hey, FF. What's going on? It's hard to go through life turkey sober. Did you say turkey sober? Hold on, guys. Zoe, my leg is not good.
There's food involved. Oh, great. As if the noodles weren't bad enough.
A huge bed. It's like almost the size of the whole room. So we get in our spot, and Julia's right there, and we watch a movie. And perfect, Malika. Would you try Dead by Daylight? Sure. Yeah.
How dare you? No, that's my game. Leave my game out of this. Let me have something. Jesus. But like also yes, because I would love to see her try to play because I even struggle with that game. That game is hard but like fun. But like let me have something. Jesus Christ.
Get out of here with your Henzira emojis. Julia, what are you doing? Isn't she just so cute? Please tell me she's cute.
And she is adorable, but like no thank you. Oh wait, what? Huh? Oh, okay, we get to see the outside at some point. Yay.
You hear people celebrating out there? I'm just not well enough to be out there with them. I'm not well enough right now. So maybe, hopefully next year I will be. There's a lot of musical shows and things I would like to do. Oh, Sue Ann, I'm going to have to just do a cold turkey. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to use the washroom. Bye. Taco Bell, really? After getting sick off it? Ugh. Then I'll pour 8 sauces. You're right, and I have a small little bowl of it. Come to Palestine? I would love to. I would love to go there and help. But I wonder if there's gonna be fireworks tonight at all. No, BB Gad, you can't go out there. The Kuwait flag, the liberation flag. Back-to-back traffic. And yesterday was National Day, and today is
I mean, if I'm being quite honest with you, I would just be out there watching the cars because that's really cool.
Liberation Day, when they were liberated in 1991 from the Iraq forces during the Gulf War, and then yesterday was celebrating when they were, I think, in 1961, they became their own independent state. And look at the moon. Wow, look at the.
Oh, Jen, hold on. I did see something about that or something. I just woke up whenever I saw it, to be fair, but something about her lower end or something. That's probably the case, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised.
Moon. That's the moon. Nice, eh? You should be out there partying. I wish. I can't right now. My health is not great, guys. I couldn't sit. Like, look how long the traffic. Honestly, it's going to take them like forever to get a few minutes up the road. Yeah, Toby, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised. Talking to the moon. Yeah, so this is people heading to the celebrations with their flags. I know, Capone. Yeah, the water is nice, eh? That's the moonlight on the water. Look at a mob. That's the sun, the moon. You can't tell me everyone down there is sober. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Carrie.
Yeah. Oh no, people are proud from where they're from and they're celebrating a holiday. Oh no, how dare they be sober even though alcohol is, illegal there. Yeah, they can.
Fighting on wheels. Beep, beep, beep. Someone's dancing around.
Gosh, Goose Chuck, you would have no idea. Like, the moon is so much more special over there in Kuwait than over here in the Western world. You would have no idea. I don't even know because I'm not even over there.
See? This guy. Where is he?
And honestly, this is probably, I don't know, like the best part of this live stream so far, I will say.
Yalla! They're having fun. You don't need booze to have fun. Whoops, I'm trying to move the loud banging is somebody's car. They have loud mufflers or something. Oh, gotta get up. Pardon me. Pardon me.
For some reason, I will never understand why Chantal does not know. Hey, they're pretty close to my face with this shot, right? Move it back just a little bit back farther a little bit, so that we were not like 3 inches away from a singular pore on your face, please. But I feel like that would just be asking for way too much. Asking for way too much here. Come on.
So that'll be going on all night.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it.
What time is it? Oh, I think the fireworks. If I can hear them and I can see them, I'll show you. No, not Kuwait City. Brenda. Yeah, I think it's a Toyota Prado and Land Cruiser. 1 million subs. Oh boy, took me 6 years to get here. I don't think that'll happen.
You didn't really though, because you did sub for sub, which would be, not real subscribers. So you're technically not at 100K yet. If you really want to be going there and playing those games, you're not at 100K, legitimately at least.
I have to really focus on, honestly, building a channel on your own can be hard work if you're not doing something really niche, so I don't know, 1 million.
What was your channel built on? Very over dramatic / stolen story times, you eating food and drama. So yeah.
And I'd have to do something really spectacular with my channel. And with the health the way it is right now, I don't know.
Well, who's the only person that can change that? You.
Yeah, she should have to kick that, number 1. All the cars were tiny. I love our new car. It's so comfortable and like cool, and you don't have to worry.
And also has a fire extinguisher included just in case if it catches on fire, because the Cherries are definitely known to do that. So I just wanted to at least include that part in.
The good thing about getting a new car is like you never have to worry about we don't have to worry about repairs or warranty maintenance for a long time, you know. So
But yet you still have to carry a fire extinguisher in your car because they are known to combust in flames. So I think I'll take my chances. Fire extinguisher free. That's just me though.
like that's the good thing about getting a new car is you be sure if you're getting a new car. Like when I got my first car in Canada, I just like I was a salesperson's dream because I never like tried to negotiate extra deals or like included warranty and stuff like that, you know.
Also, was she like a car salesman or sales lady, if you will, whichever? I did not know that. The more you know.
When I was with friends, I was like all the car. Yeah. I'm feeling feisty. What did this message say? I don't know what that person was talking about. Bring to visit there, yeah. You're stuck in the past. I never paid a prostitute. Makes me laugh.
Didn't she though? At one point, didn't she like kind of admit that she was paying escorts to, I don't know, sleep with her? Which I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that as long as everyone's consenting and whatever the person gets paid in question if that's the agreement. But like, wasn't she paying people? I thought that she was.
Hello, Cheryl.
And also, there's a lot of times, I'm not even going to lie, I lay in bed and I really sit there and I think, what would be different right now if Chantal actually got that male sex doll? What would be different? Where would we be at? What would we be saying? I feel like we could have avoided a lot of just things happening if we just went ahead and got that sex doll whenever that was on the table and she can afford it, yet for some reason did not go for it.
Peugeot. Yeah, I used to have a Peugeot bike. You've been conned out of so much money. Me too.
Okay, and she did. Okay, I thought so. It's been like what? God, like 2 years almost to the day. So this entire thing still to me is weird, and I'm never not going to say that because like me watching a woman that's from Canada that converted / reverted, sorry, to a Muslim woman now currently living in Kuwait from a man that she met off Tinder will never not be weird to me, but I'm here for it. And apparently people like my opinion about things. Why, I could not tell you, but I'm here for it. And I very much appreciate wow, words. I really appreciate you guys. I'm also still not used to live streams. I'm very sorry. I'm trying my best. It's a lot easier in theory than actually, executing wise, I will say.
Interest rates, everything. Cheryl, first time here. Cheryl Jones, welcome. I'm so happy. Welcome. One of my new subs. Yeah, he's stuck in the yeah.
That definitely is probably not legitimate if you really want to go there.
Please. I'm just a very generous person, or was. I let people take advantage of me. Are you still working on the bankruptcy?
And also, I'm very interested to know what she says about the bankruptcy.
Yep. Still working on my messy life. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't just because I moved here doesn't mean it doesn't follow me. I still have to take care of my responsibilities. I can't.
But like, wasn't that one of the reasons why you kind of went there to begin with, because you thought that everything was going to be so much cheaper and this and that, and you wouldn't have to pay because you moved, right?
Avoid them.
Oh, thank you so much for coming in, Goose Shark. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm not going to be for here much longer. I'm just kind of skimming through this one to see if there was anything super interesting.
Yeah, definitely was irresponsible with that money. Are you kidding? If I could turn back and be more responsible, yeah, but hindsight's 2020, right? So, at least I've learned. Yeah. I was very open then.
Oh, and no, bestie, of course not, because it's Chantal. Of course she hasn't.
Someone has your name, Desert Rose. My shisha hose. Do you like it? Hello, salut, Lou. Oh, I saw someone else French come in earlier and say hi. Who are they? Salut, bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci, et toi? You're only human, yeah. What kind of cat are you? What?
Probably a street cat that you keep trying to pretend that's not a street cat for some reason. Again, If she would just said, "Hey, we got from the street," I wouldn't be super surprised.
Shisha, I love it. That's my problem. I love it. I would never smoke regular
And learned what exactly? I have no idea. Could not tell you.
cigarettes anymore. I know I did when I was stressed out and in Thailand and stuff, and sometimes here, but no. Nope. No, no cigarettes.
Which, I mean, you still smoke shisha, which is, you know, worse than cigarettes, though, but okay.
The DUI machine. Oh, really? Very happy. He's very happy. He's living with 2 other cats, males, and he's really best friends. The picture, he's sitting beside his best friend. It's another cat that looks like him exactly, but it's black and white. And apparently they're best friends. And the girl who has him is awesome with cats. Awesome. And yeah, she's very happy. He's very happy. Or she. Who knows? And I do miss him every single day. But yeah.
Okay, so we're bringing up the cats again. Okay, I'm, you know, really happy that Sam's doing good, but just like new topics, girl. Come on, and we're drinking more water, which, I mean, can't really say too much myself because I'm also like a very serial, you know, liquid consumer, not drinker of alcohol, but just like that's my stress response also, which I find kind of funny. But I'll put some good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, that was the wrong one. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, girly, I don't blame you. Like, even doing this, like, by myself has been kind of hard, hence why I've been kind of jumping around a bit, but, you know, it's worth it, especially for you guys, and it's actually kind of cool seeing you guys, you know, live chat, you know, in real time. It's worth it.
Let's not put people in dryers. Normal sibling
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially, like, your sister, girly, don't do it.
behavior. I mean, at the most, I probably told her to get lost, you know, get out of here. Meeting my friends that live in Canada and New Zealand, gang holiday. That sounds so fun. I'm jealous. I always wanted to go in the dryer, but I was too scared.
Well, I mean, if I'm being quite honest, just like, you know, get healthier, lose weight, and you can go do fun stuff like that. But until you do that, you're just gonna be, you know, stuck here mad at the world for your own actions.
Quit now. Oh no, Ash, yeah. My sister was mentally slow. If I ever said anything about that, I talked about her being like premature and stuff like that, not calling her mentally or ill.
Which I'm pretty sure that, like, she kind of verbatim said that her sister had issues. I'm not exactly sure what. I forgot, to be quite honest with you, but pretty sure that she did say that. But of course, like, no, oh my gosh, if I did, it wasn't because of that, even though there's 100% proof that I did say that, in fact.
Stuff like that. I never make fun of her. Never. I put Howie in the air fryer, yeah. I took a picture, but I didn't start it and cook him. Like, who cares? It was cute. I see TikTok.
Who cares? I feel like anybody that likes animals / you know, most human beings would care. Like, it's not a funny joke, Chantal, if I'm being quite honest with you. It's not super funny. Like, you know, jokes are supposed to be funny. That one was definitely not.
Talks all the time of people putting kittens in pots as a joke. They tried drowning you in a lake when you were little? Oh my gosh, teardrop.
Okay, okay, see, thank you. I saw the same exact screenshots of, I'm pretty sure it was a community post. And she said something along the lines of, you know, hey, sorry if my sister was weird or something because of XYZ reason or something or the other. So yeah, of course, no, Chantal's gonna deny it now. Like, if I did say that, no, girlie, you definitely did say it.
Frig. Hi, creepy comfort. How are you?
Holy hell, she is definitely coping with that, Shisha.
Maybe, yeah. Who's that wonderful girl?
Could she be any cute? I love Nanaland so much, and I don't need her singing it of all people. Nanaland is a national treasure, and I will not have her disrespected like that. Mona deserves so much more, and she is that girl. And she is, no one can be cuter, and Ruster is definitely the suitor.
I live next door.
And she also is graceful, she is gorgeous, and she is almost 30, even though it's been 20 years. Oh, Miranda, thank you so much for getting, gifting a membership. I appreciate it. And that deranged bunny, welcome to, Pondu Parfum, I think, is my memberships. It's that I don't even remember my own stuff. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
If I was in Canada, I would be spending all my money on freaking Bennington's Wiesen.
I'm still really upset that we never got a Pennington Space after all that time in Canada. We never got it. We just got driving around videos and not to Pennington's because I really wanted to go to Pennington's. Or did we? I don't think we did. I don't think that we did. It's been a few months.
No. I mean, obviously Canada will be like, it's my home, yes, but this is my home now.
Even though whenever you want to go back home, then Canada's going to be your home all of a sudden. Remember?
Jasmine, do you want me to show you the box? It says tobacco, honey, and flavor. No formaldehyde. Yeah, they're gonna say I'm in Lachine. You just ate a serving dish of meatballs. So what? I'm still hungry, actually. I've been on for 3 hours. People get hungry every 4 hours.
And I love Nanoland. I also love the big comfy couch. Which is funny because it's such a Canadian show. If you really want to like listen to the accents and stuff and how it was produced, like it's definitely a Canadian show. For some reason, I don't know why I find that so fascinating about the fact that it was a Canadian produced show, but I love it, and yeah, I still want to do the Clockwork Stretch still all these years later. I don't think my joints and my body would like appreciate it that much, but like, oh God, I would love to be able to stretch out all of my problems like that still.
Ew, Applebee's. Why? No way. Yeah. I like my shisha bars in it. Let's go watch the party on the street.
Well, we probably not. Okay, so we're almost done with this, guys. Oh. What was that?
Staying to swim, apparently. Oh, no. You don't know what's lurking under there. That's the problem. And how big is a barracuda? Let me Google this.
Oh, I didn't know barracuda was a natural thing. I don't know. I don't really spend that much time like it's near / in the water. It's been a few years.
Barracuda, Cuba. Oh! Oh. Oh!
I love how she's like, and then she's like, oh. That's so funny, but it is.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Okay, I find them really cute. I mean, they're fish, yeah, but like they're cute, but like they also have like teeth though, so it depends if they bite or not. If they don't bite, they're cute. If they do, they can stay over there. Oh, Blue's No Clues, thank you for the another show that I love, Blue's Clues. But I don't know. It's just like I guess like a response that she has whenever she's stressed out, because this was the live stream before the rage stream that just happened. So I don't know, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Oh, they're ugly. Stuff of love, but this was swimming around my legs. Oh no. Lord forgive me, I can't help but laugh. Oh no. Jasmine, I know Shisha's harmful, but...
Okay, well, if they bite, they can stay over there, but also looking kind of cute, not gonna lie.
The amount of chemicals it has compared to normal cigarettes, I don't think is the same. Murky.
No, it's pretty much the equivalent of smoking, I think 200 cigarettes per hour, but I'm just gonna skim past that and we can end pretty soon.
He's a really good person.
Who's a good person?
I shipped her pizza and she got so mad. Oh, really? Thanks, Vanessa. Thanks for the super chat. Boy, honestly, Pizza is like, he's a really good person.
Okay, Pete. Okay, so do that and hope for the best.
Thanks, Vanessa. Kuwait is very beautiful, yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna get off of here for now, and I'll see you guys a bit later. Maybe.
Alrighty, there we go. How long have I been live for? Maybe 2 hours, which is wild because I swear it's been like, I don't know, half an hour in my mind at least. Oh, yep, 2 hours. Wow. All I have to say is that I guess time flies when you're having fun, because that is amazing. I also don't have to edit tonight, so woo! And Carrie, same. And since you guys like this so much, if you guys see a random stream about me learning Streamlabs, don't be super surprised, because honestly, this was a lot of fun. And I want to say a big thank you to especially the people that first started watching when I went live, because it was not a fun time. And Streamlabs, for whatever reason, changed all of my settings. I had to go back in. I usually don't watch them full screen, yet here I am on full screen because it reset everything. I'm so sorry about that, but I will probably be doing something either through StreamYard or something, make it things a little bit simpler. And yes, Stephanie, I did see something, I think, on Twitter right before I went to bed last night. But yeah, I guess since we've been here for quite a bit, thank you guys so much for watching. I might be doing more live streams here pretty soon. It was a bit of a rocky start, but then again, it's my technically second one, even though I did one kind of by accident because because she came back from Thailand and she just happened to be live whenever I was going live. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and slash night slash whenever it is that wherever it is that you might be, and thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to be here all night if I don't say bye now, because I'm one of those people that can try out. Goodbye.